If you are taking a course on differential calculus, then you might have come across questions as the following. If you want to have a quick answer on this, then these are the formulas that we require. Specifically, we require the formula dy equals dy by dx whole multiplied by del x to solve the last three questions. How the formula dy equals dy by dx multiplied by del x came from the above formula, that we will look into in this video. To understand the concept, let us analyze a fairly simple graph, and one main point of focus is the point xy. We draw a tangent at this point and another point B near this point. Our approximation will be better if these 2 points x, y and B are closer. Why, we will find in this video. There are basically two triangles that you can see. One is a smaller one with hypotenuse as a part of the tangent, and another bigger one as the distance between the point xy and the point B. The longer vector denotes del y and the shorter vector denotes dy. And since the base is common of the two triangles, so the base length is del x. From here, we can define dy upon dx equals to tan theta, which is also the slope of the tangent at that point. Similarly, we can also say del y upon del x equals to tan beta, dy upon dx equals to tan theta, which is also the slope of the tangent at that point, where in this case theta equals to alpha. So we can say tan alpha equals to dy by dx. Keep a close look on the points Q and S, as their relationship will play an important role in deriving the formula that we are aiming for from the beginning. Have a close look on the animations here. Try to understand what is happening between dy and del y. As we are moving B closer to A, that is making their interval smaller, then we can see that the difference in the length between del y and dy is becoming smaller and smaller. For very small interval f and b, we can say that del y approaches dy. So we can also say that from here. For very close intervals, the curve shape is also somewhat similar to a straight line as that of a tangent. So finally we can say that the three appear to be lines, that the line FB and the tangent and as well as the curve are becoming coincidental as we decrease the interval length. From all this observation that we made, we can say that tan alpha equals dy upon dx, tan beta equals to del y upon del x, as beta tends to alpha for very close intervals, we can also say that del y upon del x is equivalent to dy upon dx. After rearranging the terms, we get the desired equation dy equals dy upon dx multiplied by del x. Now we are basically in a position to solve some questions regarding this. So our first question is find root over of 36.6. The point lies on y equals to root over of x. The nearest point whose answer we know is root over of 36, that is 6. We know answer of root over of 36. So using that we will find root over of 36.6. How? These are all the procedure you need to follow. We need to find derivative at point x equals to 36. So here basically root over of 36 or 6 is point F and root over of 36.6 is point B. Del x is 0.6 and dy we need to find, and we have the formula. Here is another question. We need to find cube root of 62. This time cube root of 64 that we know equals to 4 will be our reference point, that is f, and our target point, that is cube root of 62 will be our point B. Since B has lesser magnitude than f, as you can see from the graph, so therefore B comes before f, so del x will be negative in this case. Therefore we will write del x as -2, because adding -2 to 64 we will get 62. Here we need to find the derivative of the curve, that is y equals to root over of x at x equals to 64. So these are the procedure that you need to follow to get the answer, and at the end we got the approximate value of cube root of 62 as this 3.958. So here is the last question. We need to find f of 3.02. Our reference point here will be f point, that is f of 3, and point B will be the point that we require to find, that is f of 3.02. So here del x will be positive 0.02, dy equals to dy by dx at x equals to 3 multiplied by del x, that is 0.02, and we go on as the same way as before.